One evening, as Sarah sat in the living room reading, the whispering grew louder. It wasn't just a faint murmur anymore. No, it was a distinct voice, low and eerie, carrying a tone of something ancient and malevolent. Sarah. Help. Me. She froze, the book slipping from her hands. Her heart thudded in her chest as she scanned the room. There was no one there. Only the stillness. Only the doll, sitting in the corner, eyes glinting in the half-light. The voice had come from somewhere, inside her mind. It was as though the words had been whispered directly into her thoughts, but there was something more, something deeper. It wasn't just a plea for help. It was an invitation, a temptation to succumb to whatever force lingered. In the house, the air grew thick and the room seemed to close in on her. She grabbed her phone, her hands trembling, and tried calling Michael. But the line was dead. No signal. Her throat tightened, and she felt a wave of dizziness sweep over her. Then, with a sudden rush of panic, she darted toward the door. But, as her hand reached for the doorknob, it stopped cold. The door wouldn't budge. No matter how hard she pulled, the door remained locked. That's when she heard the laugh, soft but unmistakable. The same high-pitched giggle of a child, except there was something wrong about it. It wasn't playful. It was sinister. "Help me," the voice whispered again, only this time it sounded closer. Behind her. Desperate, Sarah knew she needed to find out more about the house, more about the doll. The following morning she visited the local library, hoping to uncover some kind of explanation for the strange happenings. The librarian, an elderly woman with thin silver hair and sharp eyes, led her to a dusty shelf in the back, where old town records were kept. She handed Sarah a thick yellowed book titled The Haunting of King's Hollow. The book contained stories of tragedies, strange disappearances, and cursed objects in the town's history. One chapter stood out, The Curse of Annabelle. It told the tale of a young girl named Annabelle, whose life had been tragically cut short by an illness. Her family had been devastated by her death, but they had found comfort in the doll they had given her, a beautifully crafted porcelain figure that Annabelle had loved dearly. However, after the girl's death, strange things began to happen. The doll was said to be haunted by her spirit, and it was said to bring misfortune to anyone who came into contact with it. Sarah's hands shook as she read the details of the curse.